I just wanted to take a few minutes to share with you the power of the I Am a Force for Good compensation plan. It is a 3x12 forced matrix commission structure, and you can see here the different payment levels. This is just a quick reference for the payment levels, but you can see that you get paid for more levels in the matrix as the rank increases. Percentages are based on a commissionable volume of product sales and $39.95 annual membership. Now, the commissionable volume on the $39.95 annual membership is $25, and that will make more sense in just a few moments. Well, here is a more in-depth snapshot of just a few of the rank levels and the possibility of the amount of income generated at that level. I'm going to go over just the numbers for the commissionable volume of the annual membership, not including the percentage of product sales. So just think, there is more possible income than described here. I'm going to go through it pretty quick on this page, but I will go into much more detail on the coming slides. Now, at the associate rank, you can see there's 0 personally sponsored. You get a 5% override commission, which is $1.25 off of the $25 through the first 6 levels. If all 6 levels are complete, there are 1,092 positions filled. That 1,092 times the 5%, which is 125, equals 1,365, and that's the total matrix commission as an associate. That's doing absolutely nothing, okay? And if you do something and you start bringing people in, you're going to get a 100% matching bonus on the personally sponsored, and we're going to talk about the power of that here real shortly as well. Now, with the national associate rank, you get all you need is 2 personally sponsored. You move up in rank. It describes the math there a little bit. In the vice president rank, 14 personally sponsored. Again, it goes over the math a little bit there, and there's also a 100% matching bonus for that as well. If you'd like to look at this and read through it, you can press pause right now, but I am going to talk about it in much more detail in the coming slides. Now, all commissions are paid on the $39.95 enrollment. They are annual payments. And the income figures here that are projected are for the scenarios that are described. And the income figures will vary with every individual. Now, I know that was pretty quick, but I'd like to talk more specifically about the national associate rank. On this chart, the L number shows the level. The number right after that shows how many positions are on that level, and the T equals, it shows how many are totally in the matrix at that level. So for example, let's say on level 7, there are 2,187 people on that level, and there are 3,279 totally in the matrix up to that point. Now, the commission structure pays on 8 levels at the national associate rank. 5% is paid on levels 1 through 7. That 5% is $1.25, and you can see that on level 7 there are 3,279 total positions. So you multiply that by the $1.25 and you get $4,098.75. But you also get 3% on level 8, and you can see that there are 6,561 positions on level 8. So the 3%, which is 75 cents, multiplied by 6,561, gives you $4,920.25. So you add those numbers together and you get 9,019. So who could use an extra 9,019? Now, these numbers are in a perfect world with a full matrix, and they are annual. These figures are just for this scenario, and the income figures will vary with every individual. Now, this is where the comp plan dwarfs any other comp plan out there. With the 100% matching bonus, these numbers get pretty impressive. Now, what that means is that you get a 100% match on all of your personally sponsored positions. So whatever they make, you make. And yes, that means if they are getting a match on their sponsored, you get a match on their match. Now, there are multiple scenarios possible here, but I'm going to specifically dive into a scenario with the national associate rank because the industry average of personal recruits is 2. Everyone can find 2 people that have 40 bucks that want to help people and make money at the same time. So we just went over that the national associate pays out on 8 levels, and the total matrix payout on a full matrix is $9,019. So what that also means is that if you have a full matrix, those members on level 2 that are national associates will also have a full 8 levels to receive a max payment at National Associate rank. So as you can see, that full 8 level payout goes down about 4 levels, and again, that is only if you personally have a 3x12 full matrix. So now I'm going to show you the true power of the matching bonus going just a few levels deep. Now I know the matrix is a 3x matrix, and this only shows a 2x matrix, but at the National Associate level you only need 2 personally sponsored. So this diagram only shows a 2x, but the numbers reflect a full matrix, and this is describing the scenario if everyone in the matrix is a National Associate by sponsoring 2 positions. So we'll start at the bottom and move up. Each position is going to make $9,019 from the 8 levels. So when those 2 positions get paid, their sponsor will get a match. So the 9,019 plus 9,019 equals 18,038. Plus the 9,019 that they're going to get from their own matrix payout, that equals 27,057. And that scenario applies to everyone at that level. So now moving up, the 27,057 is now the complete payment for that level. And remember, I stated earlier that the 100% match is paid on a match as well. So the 27,057 plus the 27,057 equals 54,114. And that is added to the individual matrix payout of 9,019, and that totals 63,133. So that's the same on the other side as well. So you add those 2 together, and you add the full matrix payout again, and you're going to get a whopping $135,285. Now this is only one scenario, but this shows the power of the 100% match. There are several other scenarios, and this presentation doesn't even take into account the percentage of product sales. So there is so much more in the comp plan. Also, this is only looking at the power of 2 sharing it with 2. There will be some that will make it to different ranks in the commission structure, so the possibilities are endless. Just imagine if you were a vice president and you had 14 personally sponsored. These numbers can really get astronomical. So now you've seen the power of the comp plan here with I'm a Force for Good. So I have a few questions for you. First, do you have $40 to spare this year? Yes, I said this year. Not monthly, this year. Do you know at least 2 people that can spare $40 this year that want to help people and make money at the same time? What company do you know that gives 100% matching bonus on everyone you share it with? And lastly, how long will it take you to get to vice president? There are so many more goodies in this compensation plan, but you got to be involved to understand. I just wanted to give you a snapshot and show you the value of this compensation plan and how dynamic this compensation plan is when it comes to this industry and what else is going on out there. So get back with the person that invited you here that showed you this video and find out how you can get involved.